I decided not to have a chance of talking again because time is going, and our governor is behind us, and we don't want him to talk late. Maybe some of the people may be leaving. Kejamyar balagam si kulayin la palayan la richibe jam la ku chol governor jam dumso, and as such kan balwen zaman aliu zaman bayana balwen lakin kilmatin bas gawi bakalwen alakal bay juma tanglela lawien e kan jala nek abil bakap maharagay ban governor la kalung giro chol lewon alarung kangwan aja ko jaman me dan chela men me di yamar apu yamar garial yamar whatever and tomorrow la jela then because ka jal do wel ko ga jadi ko chema sa ben ko ko wel ke jinga lu ka kai wel ko jero wel den MC my witness ana ke ben den MC ko la tem ngarin ko shala baloy la laban ke chiringi anda en but because sen ben ma ja ko barar basana in che ke mala na man me ba shi ben ta ba be yon lakin ma zara ye ba pal nyali da en ki chalo ka loy wada balagin ashiru la gam la war luan conference la julgin gina da machin ko la muy baloy wala la po dina jam ke panchoga ya ben wala la jule boja yenda ku ke midgarial dignitaries MPs ministers ada sin la kini kan tabe gam wala la jule nalo bai yenda chairperson for peace commission wala kale baloy ke ko batonga le baloy le ku dik le ba re kulera jol chuma no le rejo kulama yan wole ben ko gara mo ber wol ni go ata yo go mo ran please go ya yo mu wala wi we na yiga 100,000 pounds bagari al ba chogal bagati kudun kin buto kada woy wala la jul no le la jul after ba kan gor nyaal batani ka duran chol victor ko supported ka ba 100,000 Sudanese pound go jore check la ko nyodam peace ko majlis Warrap Gregarial by then kulal wa kun ki we logo conference Juba lo je but the same ke ko Gregarial wa thola nga kai ken ko ken dit ke ban you know wala ni ban ko da tan o chol ke ban ko wala ni ban ma yo ko wala ni mo gol kala lam chol before bolat na lam ti ba yo ku del te ba yo ku del ping to mama kan so atabe jol ke milgarial yan tabe yola amat akiro loy ko na lo maru ko la karo nokin e yin bi amasul wala ga kam a kwira yo go ka ke milgarial ko ki to ka ken ala ko che be man dina ma tiro loy but governor mangi man ta ba theu ko la ga dia loy nai ba nok da gan kirwala kiro ba yo du kai loy din yo ba le tabe loy salatin ayabe thi panun kin akina aljay de kuch muta yo ten go to mi ajil je yo kala ni Manhiem ku jay du ni ku tabana salati wa mi jay du ki wen ga jay ku mu jira le ka ta yo ba kwer ba mu je mi ba je ma wa ka jam ke awa jam ke la ba bu den la ku ja ko ba mi bi ko ku no ba mi ta ka ko no na ka tu pe ba la jan ki so ke ni ku do ba de jin din ke da fi wa ki wa mo lang le ke ba do ka ba do ki bi ki jo wa ga jam Kutau nyanda beto Gregarial. Now, when I tell them to boot, we are going to come in, okay, get away. I want to be good at Abandon, I want to be good because any well be. But you need to tell me what I would like to see God, you will put the Lora Kado. So I did Yalwella, Kalen Karium to Inkamam to Warabi. Now, Tangaria, Tingirim, I took Tayam Mangaria at Abanzera. So we quite get a couple of commissioners to run to Buku and Miguel Go. Nantan Lukada, the Lukadawa, Lukuban the Tone. Lano Governor Manhiem, Akuma Yakario, Ganu Yakario, Achakuma Yoran Machar, Pabas, Kerolo. bây giờ là nãy rằng có cái bôi mình nhỉ à bữa rằng có cái bôi mình nhỉ à khi nào chỉ giờ bài phán được tôi chưa có vậy cái điểm cái bài của Sudan man nó mà vậy thì cái bài lúc cái team cái là team này Paris đang được làm được rồi số phải được chưa ai muốn nhớ lên cái nào thì hết cái chưa vậy cái đó thì cái này buat itu apa mana? Jadi ni kita nak cakap kita ada tengok lagi ni salah tu. Kalau tengok week, nak kerja mana kamu mungkin lah tu ni kan, macam loyen. Ini kan tu ni lor yang rot. Ada nama wah kalau tu kau jawab, ni belagi. Nah, jauh yogi pemandai, ni pemandai ni cái kira jejak. Cái đó cho tôi nấu nằm lấy chứ mà lo chịu lạo hư nằm nấu cái nào thì đâu đó là tôi vui bây giờ cô phạm đây đã nó mà xuống cái gạt đẹp con cho vào đó còn lại cái nào con cô ga mà xuống rồi nhận nó ra đấy tôi qua xem mà xuống lại được chút chút nó tôi mà xuống được con cho vào đó nó chơi đâu đã kuna te bi nyu ko ale bi lai suga waru ya lo dia mataro du mataro teng paniro po wala nga ma juriya to go mashura ko ga mashura ba ben ayo ko rai na tu da salut wala ben do ko le jana mo jo ko le ka ko la dia na tijen jam i che ben ayi na be wa ko ga mashura pyo no de jadi ingat lo kalau kini nak cari lo kalau kau kira kau lo dah tengok di kau dengan dir mana ya bayar dir dengan dir ayo bayar dir warap dir yang dir warap bila ni ayo warap dir kan baik tu kau tu warap ni cuma pandai tu ini dia je bayar pandai tu dia nak cakap kini kalau boleh kalau ke gambar cuma dun banyak pilih ini dengan narusin Sibai kalau luar ni buat jam, lah, obat turun pun, turun pandang, kita agak kuma, di luar lagi ni, waran tu mana, si pancau kacang ni, antara hari begot, nyagi pancau kacang bak, bang hui ke dah, bak lagi kau ngutung kau nyom, luar lagi si dia by far, cakap apa, wajarang by far wajarang. Aja quick thế là thấy cho lên lâu ngoài chỉ có phải là cho đây là người có phải thằng cố gắng cái lên chứ tôi nào phải cái này được soal bukan thằng kan di belakang là kini tak perlu untuk guna lah tu syukran
syukran honorable Manhiem kenalin kalimat jamil ke kunyar buka honorable Louise Nan Kundi bốc chol bị cái tin này bị chặt lôi cái tin bên một chặt người ta con chỉ về lôi cái đi DJ mà đang cho nó lọt
ý đi chứ ý xin cần bảo vệ lôi em bây giờ chú xuân cái bệnh giá nhàng trên na là có chú hoạt cái giờ lót jam cái cara xì rai nên là xin cái điều relevant bên governor engineer Manhiem Bol Malek governor Warap state Ujala honorable MPs Wajid Bai Salatin Shabab Fananin Achin Kulwela Nana Kwendi Lekin Inshallah Ben Manasa Ben Yunya Kachu Liten Unala Shol again Kulwela and Achin Kulwela Kakaraj Dia Ranishan dia zaman Rina Well Banyan Wiku Ping Kujala Well Ka Chulwell Wunta Wachijal Kayen Ben Governor Awi Balwela Narantum Kajipun Miet cứ bọt tờ lôi vừa coi cùng đã vừa cơ mắc tập bị mắc tập trình xích chiêu vừa cơ mắc thầm đã chiêu vừa cây gió mắc thầm từ từng mắc thầm khí đồ của ye này cha queer ở đây cái cây quả nho toàn đây cái mà suli ấy nó tè ten chi anh đi để đấy à and kine na chi tony da bela go kiente lo bela community leader ke de tony dia iten liwen ba yen chi to manase ba chi ke nei ke yen karaj ten lon bi ko dit ko tony bi ke liu utau fin ke nyo lo na de yen ba to nya to chin ke yi de and the Chuban who were very moved by Lonada, the Yakubatin Lord, the Yakalakan air toys. Ekalakan air toys in the color too. I a man toys in Oyana when you watch Basin. Oh, I keep Basin. Gayen Ekadakan in Garial. Wakadakan in Twitch, a Warrap, or Ayakulela, Mat Oi, Ukonku, Governor Jadid, Ubutabella Kam, Adia Beni Chakwella, Lawella Ben Shokbiga Duk, Ubeni security them, on Biko Chakwella, Kapola one will eaten. Manhiem la fursa kabir fursa chi yagam ranaben from Kirmayadi Ranalogy to all of us ayin chugadwa bugila nyot walaya warap wajating tawar chi ilwarsin anagatasin yena lulu ruare momentum ditet kuyen kin mar beraloy take that ekati nyot ba nyom yi en long de chiro koy luel we gar ya luel de chiro koy luel war ko jok ileran wen woyi chel la ke luel le kemen ku diede twichol le bar ko be koñ o ga do ke go garia ran ken ki de ci luel e jakku fi mu me dan ko ci ken ci mat ye de ci ber de tuy do na de wer ken liu kuna ye tena ya e be ran ci den ba ngod be luel ma do na de wer ci ken liu na ta tin ke tayen tin ka do ye na haja shaksi wa ke ton bu garia ana mit po pay the chief work governor Manhiem rahabutin we Warrap ana mit po pay we shabab te jatiengen chagwir we keduntin yen na ma kun teten wen ngore cha jabo la gen la ko woni chating ye lwele achiran ben ko la ba ni governor go dit ka ma ko dun kala ji we ka mandun zaman ya kala loy la ke loy ayen do ke ru di be go chira da ke wo be lo en awil ke ka ba kala yo no ena kan ana achu be ke do ke tuwa le ke liu go otherwise ayen ko won ti le la wo ba yi chi ye pin yi chi ran chol bi bi ali ka chi ye pin e yi Warrap samra kabira jida e ke dil yi ga le wa dil yi yeg mabruk bu ko le chi bi yegin de ke yin jut be ba ka chol creativity e yene ba ya twen workshop aya ke jam we u kam ta po ji ya do ke bi da go blame ben fa ở cú đến nào quên đi là nó quay cá bén cùn lôi để nó lôi qua mấy lôi để chuyên tóm trong cùn chi cả ta bây giờ là lôi là ý qua đêm qua là anh nó quên đi cả cái kia phải chân thì anh cũng bị trong bị cái đọc bài phải để cho Warap anh là mà hết mà chịu qua đây anh là nó lôi passes anh là nó mới coi gì coi cái kêu coi cái rồi coi cái là bên America coi cái là bên East Africa jalan kau kata pada manjang, baca belu, bukan kiri sabri mana caloi, warap itu sini jamu, eloi dia lebih anale, elon dia anak kuin, lon ada rantung kau siapa itu, bukan nanti jauh dia cin guru atap, cin atap, cin tu rantai nyai, macam rantai lak, macam rantai bogi, macam rantai yeter, anak kamu nak tunggu lepas apa termen. Dia cina orang tak dengan baik kan? Anak main di macam mana zon? Zon tu kaya nak kaya nak lagi. Ni sini jalan, sini jalan. Raka wega lakukan, kau wega kamu jalan. Bukan siapa berikan kerana tu yang ramu elong kita pada itu. Gua kau kita kau cakap bergawa, kau mana? Syukran jazil.
Allah jawab. Ini kepiat Warap tu kau ada ngai kau piat aja wah. Anabi ketina kang akolangur kuku bego thongin kepiat ni arba chin ma pa itne ustaz Luis nan kuin mang kichina pa men ai kalmat kan tikaluel ukai ino nan kuin rajul qadir rajul hakim يستحق كل التقديرات وكل الاحترام زمان اليوم وكجو Warap كونيار إن شاء الله رون كنا نان كوندي بنام شعبان لويت في الوزارة الاتحادية yang powar aja nang di luar kau ingat yang powar era okay and be honorable Salvatore garang mabiurit apa cowal biketi nakang bicak ben luin أنقل أن يعرف كلمان رجل تخطيط الاقتصاد الوطني رجل علم ملاجال شغل التخطيط procurement audit محاسبة مبروك أنقل
well MC أنقل كون أجل لي jadi baberin banyak Manhiem kawan-kawan jalan kau jiun tercol ini ya kalau cici macam dan kini cara zal ci BBR lecen wa yupin ni kedang busen ini ya kalau ya kecil ni matan kau kecil kang yok baru jaga ni kita urun buat kayak tadi buat mana wahida lewik kau ni ada cini di kalau ya lewat lah cái chân cứ đây là phải mà làm việc bánh ủi chú bụng đi bánh về cái nuôi phải giảm xí lấy làm chào quanh để yên cho đó mà nó cái chào cái nãy chết cái tao cho kalas in our governor we are ready to welcome you all and your address. Okay, some of your ideas still being bukan pin. Some of the children who finish Coca-Cola, but take Coca-Cola level. Your Excellency, please come forward.
Before we go away, Borudiot lesson at Tan, we Borudiot the Giga top, or the Giga, and a Kitro Collar, the Kalachak Yuk Media, H. Miss Warap, Miss Warrap actually accident with to umbari kata moshre iten nyantin war en ki koy wor den ku jor chak ke chol Miss Warrap en kay ku shwaya ku bugo pot dok pe nyama tunyali buway ke bila ko chin chwe nyali شكرا لكم تفضلوا يا جاكين يوتي تنكو جا كوجين alang nyantin bai panda nyan warap war pen tiapro alang competition dene kloy freedom hall e nyire ke grot kwany ku biro la nyua de ladi na le nyen koy wor ke chip ke chol Miss Warap na ci tok warap nyak ke be Miss Juba Sudan a ci tok Juba Sudan ke jabe la air so lang nyantin ni chol yar garam en ci nyan twi en nyantin a ci la lori we lor je ci buru tinu pin bak freedom hall war ko ja kwany a good waren ko biya numero 1 jal nyangatan ci yegara biya arbin tin chol primo u primo ci got Miss Warap te ya ting share ke chadien arbin ken ci kwat on Saturday morning o rom ke sweet tang bakaji ke chatin ka dia ko le ke man bi lu yawo guri ngeen panakim ku jal ping ku lar panakim rele ene ci yuk ke ci ataban ci lom nay doani lom ay ro rudu ben tenen ku jala jalang bleeding ngay jala e nom be chol oxygeni ale la ben won te ka to kene kasara teno ko ben ene ki chola we ku bugo nim got pin ko jala pe en wa ta gele je pay yes I thank you all we koy di warap jibenten wa taw ben buren tok rin pin di chol when you benten or you're coming here is to show you our new office because I know coordination office has been existing in Juba since the establishment of Warrap State. But I felt that in this time of mine, I need to show you where we are shifting. In the sake of shifting from where we were to this place in silence or in secret, so that when you need to come to your Warrap State, you don't need to ask or look for it. Because coordination office is like embassy. When you are in a foreign country, it's like embassy. When you are in the United States or when you are in East Africa, your embassy is your country. And when you are in your own capital city, with our decentralization government, then your coordination office becomes the embassy, or becomes your state. So this coordination office is now Warrap State. If people are asked to assemble in their territory, then all of you will assemble here, not in your own houses, because your own houses are private houses. But this coordination office is Warrap, is a territorial of Warrap. That's why I felt like if we are shifting before we enter into that building, and even if it is not owned by us in terms of ownership, but we are paying for it. whatever we pay there is your money. You need to be invited officially because this is your territory, this is your office, and this office can facilitate you. This is your link to your homeland. This is your link to your states. So you need to know all of you. That's why I said to my team that we need to invite all the sons and daughters, our elites, our politicians, our educated people, all the intellectuals, our mothers, sisters, everybody of Warrap to come and we join hands together so that we open our new office. This is the purpose of today's function. With that, I thank you very much for coming this morning. We were, of course, to do it on weekends, but I said this is part of work. I told my team to do it on working days because it's part of my work. So that when everybody is in his office or her office, he'll also put it in his plan that there is also a program that you need to attend, and that's why you are here. So we put it purposely to be done on Monday, working days. So that is your office, whether we rent it or we ask someone to help us. It is your office, it is your territory, it is the Warrap state. Anytime, please, the doors are open for you. Anything you need to do on behalf of Warrap, that is your office. Until we move again later. And when we move to a new place or to another place, you will also be informed, either by me or somebody else. That's number one. That is one. The other thing is that when I invite you here is also to see how we are in Warrap State and how we face a lot of challenges in Warrap State as the head of the state of Warrap. You are here to see and listen and see by yourself the situation that Warrap is in Juba or in our capital city. And many of you who spoke before me spoke very well, and they have said very encouraging words, and those words from those first speakers made other friends and brothers from Warrap to pledge support. If I would have not asked you to come here, whatever offers that was given in this function would have not happened. And again, I don't want also to ask our business people or those with the little resources in their hand in darkness. I want to ask them in public, so that if I'm given a land, that land will not be owned when I am out of the office by me. That's why if I have a challenge, I can bring it in front of you in public, so that you hear each and everything that is being offered here to people of Warrap. So the land that is offered by Honorable Bibi Ali is your land. And if I leave the office, it will remain yours. If you construct it, it's yours. I don't want to ask in darkness. I don't want to go to any individual office and ask to give me something on behalf of Warrap. I have to ask them in front of you. And that is the beginning of transparency. That's the beginning of transparency. So I thank those who offered us their support, like Bibi Ali and many others. And I'm sure when we take over that land, the strong people of Warrap will build it. They will build it. Because they need to be told, they need to be asked. As it is always said, knock and the door will be open for you. I have knocked and the door is now beginning to open. So I'm sure it will be constructed, and that is our territory. I hope it will be a big space so that we also put some recreation centers within the premises so that some of you come and make some exercise and relax and change your mind from the stress of Juba. With this, I will show you when we take over and when we are shown the real place. It is not enough now. We need to see where is the place. We take it over, and I will always be disturbing you to come again, and we ask for those who will construct. And I think it will be done. So congratulations to all of us. Yes, people talk about security in Warrap as a priority. Indeed, security is a priority. But what I want to remind some of you who are also soldiers is that in military, when a commander is given a responsibility, he knows how to plan an attack. And he knows where are the loopholes that he can fall in. There are some who can tell people, I will do this and that, and shout, become aggressive, and so on. And they will achieve. And there are those who can make their tactics, and peace will be seen in practical. So myself, many talk that Manhiem is a very silent or poor in action or whatever they say. I have been hearing that Manhiem Abuna. Yes, everybody knows how to kill his chicken in his house or in her house. If you compare from the time I took over up to date, I have only one challenge, and the rest are silence. There is no any conflict now among our people except one of my area from Twitch or between Twitch and Aden. But the rest of Warrap states are silent. And if you hear there is 1, 2, 3, these are isolated cases. We cannot say conflicts or communal conflict. These are isolated cases. Like what happened in L'Oreal West when an individual decided to shoot people and kill them. Like what happened in Warrap town when someone shot someone that they were drinking. Those are treated as isolated cases. You don't know what method did I use to calm down the situation. As I talk to you, I have more than 100 criminals in prisons now, and those are very dangerous criminals. And these criminals, if I disclose their name here, you will go to Kir tomorrow and say you remove Manhiem because you may execute them tomorrow. Some of you here will go there and say, no, this is very dangerous. Like what I used to hear that our one of our senior officers by the name Mahmoud Wool was in Wow Chok. I was in Wow Chok also. And I couldn't be jihaz to Wow Chok in 1980s or 90s, beginning of 90s. Mahmoud Wool and Ajong Mahmoud Alayramu, Chief of Staff, where we siege Wow. We have siege Wow. My commander Bonabang is my witness. At him, everybody is there. And we decided not to allow even a chicken to enter Wow. Because we want to punish the Arab military in Wow not to get food or anything from outside. And when orders were issued by our commanders not to allow a cow or a chicken to interwow, we added that Manhiem, like us, who plant mine and explosive things, are asked to mine up around Wow, because our community used to sneak with the cows to Wow. So we were asked to put up anti-personnel mine around the roots, so that when a cow goes there or somebody wants to sneak in, it will be blown up by mine. And one day, one person was caught by anti-personnel mine. And immediately, our soldiers ran to the base, the headquarters, and found Mahmoud Wall, who was the commander or deputy commander by then of the force. And he was told, SPLA, he said, what happened? He said, our mine has worked. Our mine has worked. It has blown up one of the person who don't want to listen, who want to take cows to Arab in Wow. And he said also, SPLA, this is a good work. And then all of a sudden somebody came and said, you know, that person is the son of your elder brother. And he said, what? He said, he's the son of your elder brother. He said, this is too much. Why people are being mined like animals? Are they gazelles? If we are afraid of Arab, let us surrender. You see, let us surrender. Let us surrender. So, with that, I'm coming to my point that sometimes when people talk, like the previous speakers, that you do the security, you do this, and you do this, we don't agree, all of us. We don't agree. When someone wants to execute whatever you want, like the consultative meeting that I held or we conducted in Freedom Hall in December, we got the resolutions. And those resolutions says, if you kill someone intentionally, you will be executed immediately. No compensation of cattle. If you steal someone cattle, you will be arrested and punished severely, or even killed, because stealing of a cow results to communal violence. All these resolutions, we have about more than 20 resolutions, and those resolutions, I have them, and I'm going to implement them. And when I implement them, those whom we agreed in Freedom Hall will not agree. When I'm going to implement them soon, those that were in the meeting will not accept. They will be against it, and they will be claiming, and they will be asking for my removal. But that is a law. There's no change. I don't want to be talking all the time that I'm going to do this and this, I'm going to kill people or I'm going to execute. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going, my response to all this will be seen in action. Will be seen when our state is silent. Many people told me we need security in Warrap State. Everybody wants security in Warrap State because it's shameful. Warrap State is where you come, all of you. Warrap State is where the whole country is looking at, because they are the one responsible for the life of the people of South Sudan. They are the one governing South Sudan, because their son Salva Kiir come from Warrap State. You have many intellectuals, many graduates, many PhD holders, many generals, many politicians, and your home is in turmoil. Is it not a shameful? So if one of you, or if you ask one of your governors to implement your resolution, Fiaja battlefield, it has to be done. Those criminals are your relatives, and they are deadly. If you go to Tony, the prison of Tony is full now. It's full, even there's nowhere to put another person. So they need to be executed so that the prison is empty. Those resolutions, I submit one copy to Chief Justice to advise, because this is our one allele of Juba. This is one of the laws of Juba. But I have a heart to share it with the Chief Justice to advise how to go with. So he has a copy. I have one copy that I'm going to present next week to our parliament in Warrap states. And if they endorse it, Harlan Asal. So this is for your information. I don't want to talk about the detail of how I'm going to tackle the security. Thank you very much. Now, last week, I met with, or I attended the swearing in of my counterparts. His Excellency, Dr. Chol Dengala, who replaced Kwaldim, and we were briefed together by His Excellency the President, and he told us to bring those behind this conflict to book. We are not going to ask President again of what to do. We'll go to the field, we'll see who are those behind this. He told us 2 of us must bring peace. And when you want to stop war, you stop it by having casualties, like General Paul said before. You'll have to bring peace by having casualties, more casualties or less casualties, so that people stop war. So we're given that mandate that we have to stop that war between Ngok and Tweet. And we must bring those behind this to book. Of course, we are one community. What is happening there? We don't like it. Even you here, you don't like it. Even people of Tweet and Abia don't like it. Because we are one people. We have many enemies. And we have the bigger enemy. That bigger enemy has not finished. Has not forgotten about us. So we cannot delay ourselves with our small war here to wait for the big one. We cannot do that. This is a delay. Whatever we are doing here, fighting between Ngok and Tweet, is just a delaying tactics. We cannot fight ourselves to wait for the bigger one. Let us wait for the bigger one. Because those who are dying there are from 15, 18. 15 years, 18 years, young people. Can you give birth to a child to die before he could reach 30 or 50? Why? What is the meaning of production? Why do you want to produce children that you don't take care of, or you don't want them to take over your family in the future? And of course, I agree with those who say everything starts in Juba here. Yes, everything starts in Juba here. But when we are asked to bring people into book, we will start from Juba also. We will start from Juba. We'll start. Let us stop. Let us, all of us, stop what is happening. Let us stop what is happening. It's a senseless war that we don't want to move on. Completely, we don't want to move on. And those who wanted people to die in Tweet or Biabiay, and they are here, these people will be found. They will be found and they will be accounted for. They will be accounted for. Today, I'm sorry to go to those details, but since I am a governor, I must say that. But today functions is to come and inaugurate our office, our new office. And so that everybody knows that our office that we rent is somewhere here, and anytime we can come in. There are many things that are happening here. Those students who wanted to know the scholarships, whatever is happening in the country goes through the coordination office of your states. And if you don't know where your coordination office is, you will not be able to reach on time and get the information. That's why we are here. And today I have seen those who have never seen themselves for some time together. greeting each other, dancing together, and happy. This is a great achievement also. If a coordination office can call you to come and dance and laugh and encourage yourself, which is very rare to happen unless in marriages, that is a great achievement also. So being here together, to see yourself again, to hug yourself, to laugh, to dance, I think is also important. And with all what you said, I thank you very much for that. And let us work together. We will work together. There is no time for us or time for elders. Elders are our elders. Like you here, you are our elders. For me as a soldier, I've been commanded by those of Bonabang and many of you. As a soldier. Until I rose up to today. Where do I throw you? You are our elders and you are our archives. You have the information more than me and more than us. So, this bad talk between the ages is not good. It's not good. You must be taken care of as our elders. We must always come to you to seek for advices. You coach us, you guide us so that we move on with our country. The young people can also contribute. And that's why everybody married to give birth to his child or her child, to help him, to be his leg, or to be her leg, to be her eyes, to be his eyes. Because when age comes, you can't renew it. It goes. And your child take over. Your child fulfills the gaps. So we are here to fulfill the gaps. We are not here to change you, but we are here to fulfill the gaps so that we move together and take care of you. Like myself, as one of the liberators, I know my senior commanders. If I find someone on the road here, I cannot bypass. And one time, I met General, I met General Bonabangdol, I think. You were walking here somewhere. And I came near you with a small car. And I stopped near you and I said, this is Manhiem, and you were shocked. How did you know me? I said, I know you. With your age, you cannot move. It was hot and I took you, we went, and I took you to where you went. That is a sign that we respect you and you are our leaders and we must serve you until we die. We cannot leave you. So all these young people must understand that. There is no home without elder. There is no home without parents. And those who lost their parents are not good people now. They are suffering. So I want to tell you that let us work together. I will work with you. We will work together. Young people will be advised to refrain from Facebook behaviors. Will be advised to think about their elders. So help us to fulfill your dreams. Help us to fulfill your dreams, especially those who fought from 1950s or 60s, from Anyanya 1 up to today. Help us to fulfill your dreams. You have already achieved one. We have the independence. And you still have a lot to do, like development. You know everything in our home states. There are no roads. People are starving. There is no food. People are underwater. All the houses are leaning on water now. We have the stagnant water, a stagnant floods that is not moving anywhere. And we are only left with 2 months, and the rain will come and find that water there. Can we think of what to do about those things? About the water? With this, I thank you for listening to me, and let us change our hearts and help our states. Wait by. Until Ben jump on one young pay. Rin koi ta num tene kulwela ka wi bogwel tong len dia keka kubula pin. But then can be often we buying keben we koi kindi ten we markia. E whereby maktam coordination. Any cha wi bakogo mudi. Bala nyutin bagyara yop mosra aliu go we koi go ga chap ke chok. en bi an we ba ben nyuot we achan brana le ku wijam maktam den Warap ka batin go ka nyang ku bitin wala yo bra ne wala boda ben tin ko ci ko ba chat en bi an we bil tawi batiam le ke ro nge coordination office akata ter tin ba war ke ma chang ta gen lakin na cukup bukuk ten ko cepan ran rot depan bay kapan bay nyut ko pan ko nyut che ko muri che ko muri chane nyut we pan ne yobi Ra cho cái nó này đều bị chỉ kiến cái nhuộm về và tim brand bắp thì là cái đèn chơi dục cái quý giá kuma đến Warap và thay Juba thêm một bên tin ở bên tin và chỉ có mua gì đèn đó cái dia người ta đi chắp pin ở bên Korea bị còn ai Korea bị cái gì chỉ coi có giảm hơn chỉ mình đi bị bali một cái bên chỉ giảm tiền Wet will pot the well when tika ton put. Ke tujar ka kandid. Obi valley go yipin. To yipin. Inyo eli borka di. Malion borka di. Wale waka de diwon. Ti yigo tilo ke ken Warap ke yiwe. Pinjir ken ache pin nawo ka chon di yo no. En ke we chon we di yo no. Tenwe. Upenjiri kan ache pin jol dulumai bala maktam rani kulen welin de yipin ten kalanya le bari ongero be chalo ni chananya ku chajal maktam kini tangai ki waji yipin le ra na lo wen ten kulen pin kin ke le o we abi a chirke en ke bi ane ne kamanta rin Warap ba panda Berapa penanda wa kenyi buka kanyi buk nega la koin gubi Warap machi ya bai pande ukene jok gwir kam kala ko ende jok ene jok kan ken so pinan ti go guru kul bo ko ton ngar ngar ke ko ton te ko gala mar dali urachi mar buk ton ka ban yud we ku ben ku nyut we nu ka chol di ban but kuran but budung kudun rin maktam ken atung ke maktam ken wazara kariya air timun koi kan Uganda koi kan Kenya ko Amerika koi ka ay nyupin lepin ken kena ambasidun ken jinu Sudan maktam jinu Sudan dalen ke yuran pantu bria rangin glob lorot wala tom ke jinu bin dalo ini piang pinjinu Sudan timin pan Amerika kinten Juba ten kan pan ken dalen kelor ka Amerika bena gwaru ta munyitin kulel ke Amerika ken pe Juba chali so dalen ke yuwe waring coordination office mo kuting la to alam dalwele ke parakuma kuna ba kuni e pan ma bo jor weka baran tonga ti baran jor wek e ngala tut ke mit timin al fero to la tasherwa ngala tut ke mit kuna eten karan ngong ni ran tingam de de ngong burtin ga bawo jiten boko nyuitin ku bi ku jenya kuma ku leten ke tana kuma ga kai ke tet ke ku tidwe ku jinna na wo burbo do ba ba nuru kala so maktam reli de pe kai kwai de bi a shekala ba ko dulumai wala na pilim dulumai wala lim bai dulumai adil ba tin we ko nimten ba ben ni rino ene Warap kan ken ene kwajuk ene kwajuk Juba tan kuna e kwajuk Juba tan kapat banyuwe nale ra yuban tin ga batin ketan ngom nyal de ba benen ken ene ki belawe wan ana buko jiten o wi belawe la nyali ko we la kata le de pay papat bualo kala kulukul rin da zaman biar ken da zaman biar security ya well nan policy di no ande amnia kujala tenmi alwa security development adil chattu warap ten adil chattu rinda amala man ke assembly go bala ke we assembly man ko tin kudu ko jam ko juba dugu ben lim apay la kalam beji du ben tin beji du ben rin kuna le gram tin ben golo kamina na golu ke pay karo ben kurin ale ka ti ko bayu go mi chwan da na wasmini ku togu a chu ko penya kalo ko hoj ko ya assembly ben kurin ale ran kamina na balo ko ben ko mu kan ti ka ku ben ku simen hoj kulo mata ko chitken bulo bi ko ya tin tiara wi bulo wala le ke ko tiran be no la ana te wo ma jana le ka tin ben yigan ma jana la ken aliu lo ko wen ki taka la kaji warap la kala ka ne te juba tan mu che o te wu ko juba ay moy kam sa jara li bi parliament ay moy bar bayna li dollar ko koy wala at anek to ko ci ngey yek na ben na kam wa wi gam ga yi ko juba ka dam ten ko jo ere ranin karo ba jal sawai ken kwani ke rin warjinan ten ana jala kin tiran ta yi security funds tiran ta yi rabia ani kaynya balakin warjil rin train ku jala lew ngeke akin den ke gam ke ku tin da baba ke gam ke akin ke gam ke bi ka jala ping na ka ji ngai lui ma ko ya lui ko ji kwon ni ji mo awa ra ji kaynya tera tuk wanan ku ndi kan ku jala motong di wara mo biur mu ko muku jingir muku ay pinci ni mo muku wan ko dung yak ay chin baca beluela ani jala chin andira lui chimena mela tuara ta ka dom ajin nam de use bu ka dom bangat ka dom ko meni ka beswa ay dom ke tuara ka yang ay dom ke de lui ke kum jala ke dia to ta bela we ko ga be ro warden ko kan ko wassalam.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Sorry, fadalo. Then, show a long announcement. Income and a limun, who are going. When I got on a lot of because Ben, you. Yarom. Ngan na chinu da kayan tala ko nyoy ke par ma nyoy ke ake ana limun men ba jwar wo ku ben ke coordination ben ke lo ku mutyo panani awi ko ben mo ko nyu e wo ba yo no mutyo idien tin da tinkin fanana chol madut ke group da ta yigali barkaro Unity State, Koisalam Group, ataka yigmi tenia. Kujala kwanya yo, Afrika, ta yigmi tenia. Amar ka pukwetle. Jala go, apukli. Ataka yigmi tenia. Mitena li pound. Kujala toindi. Group, ataka yigmi tenia. Ja gudi nyiro. Usas kabli den kau ita yibo ade to kawan kakak ya. Usas manung deng ita yeli bo dia kawun den ko je ko. Kujala doktoro ke bianda ya ere tu. Kuda kon bianda ya. Kujala media group je yibo karo. Kujala jam mador je yik biantuk. Jam liur berkadro anjili real banche mataki. Thank you very much. Abaka follow up from the coordination office.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for the wonderful speech. We are honored to receive this important information tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize tena ko ken jam e yo kunyar bo coach big jam ka juj kayen zamana to war kayen jaga palpin tenok ren kenero loy yemu tiok chem bugyal jalawi bugyal ko der kayen ro tulu apologize so coach MCs kawe ga ba cholla panan ko da kon now ben lui ba apologize be ke tenok ka pa na ga ba wer woli wagendet ka jayen ko da kon stage kudu apanan ko da kon